The, the sunshine will reflect on the surface of the deck. The time is just picturesque. Okay, now try to imagine you are lying on a spacious grassland and gaze at the sky that is full of stars. Wow, how breathtaking it is! But where can you find a place that is full of stars and away from the city glow? The answer is only in MPUST. So remember to pick out a sunny day in summer and get ready for your amazing, unforgettable stargazing experience. And don't forget your repellent. Pets are not welcoming at the night. Hey Alice, I heard that you joined a cheerleader for 3 years. Is that true?
Yes, of course. I joined cheerleader for 3 years. Let me share my experience in cheerleader. First, when I was the freshman, I joined the cheerleader. It's special because it's constituted by HR and NIS department. When I first time went to cheerleader, I was so excited. But it's very hard and you need to spend much time on it. And the process will be harder and harder. But you make it through. You will win the championship. For me, the honor is very treasured and unforgettable, and it's one of the best memories in the university. So if you want to make your university life more colorful, welcome to join cheerleader. Okay, let me make a conclusion. MPUST have many rich ecology and various department and culture. Because there are many foreign students come from other countries, such as South Africa, South America, or Africa. Both of them will bring their culture to us. It's very interesting. By the way, our university also have many extracurricular activities, such as volleyball team, cheerleader, or more things that you can do after school. So why not study in MPUST? This is the end of our presentation. Thanks for listening.
请21号上台，20号准备。
Okay, good evening everyone, and my name is Justin, and my partner name is Ben. And today I will introduce the topic, the study traditional Chinese in Taiwan. And next, and you can see this picture, and this is a famous Chinese singing group in Taiwan, and in their songs, the lyrics of there is everyone is also saying Chinese and in the world. So I think saying Chinese in the world is a trend. And next, I will introduce the advantage about learning Chinese. And the first advantage about learning Chinese is because the biggest market in the world, China, and they say Chinese as us saying. So if you want to have a business with China, and you need to learn Chinese, you need to learn how to speak Chinese, and you will have more chance. If you have a job interview, you have more chance to get a job if you learn how to speak in Chinese. And the second one is there is 1,284 million speakers, and 37 countries are speaking in Chinese. And I think it's the biggest part in the world. And so if you want to travel to another country, and you will you can see the sign. They also write in Chinese, and so or in the south of Asia, the country, they also speak in Chinese. And the third one, if you want to learn the advanced Chinese or like make a sentence, you need to learn the word, the only word, how it means, and then you can combine all of the words in a sentence. So the next is because China and the South Asia's country, they say simplify Chinese, but in Taiwan we use the traditional Chinese. I think the difference between them is the how to write this word. And in a simplified Chinese, I think the words the structure is easier than traditional Chinese. But you can see, but if you want to learn the original meaning of the word, I think traditional Chinese is the best one to learn about it. So, and the reason why I study traditional Chinese in Taiwan, because I think Taiwan is a good environment to study Chinese, and if you want to ask if you are a foreigner, if you get lost, and you can ask the stranger or other people, and they are kind of to tell you how to get to the way you want to go. And in Taiwan, we have a complete lesson to learn the Chinese. So, and the next part I will turn to my partner.
Hello everyone, my name is Benny, and the origin about the traditional Chinese. The Chinese have more years to become the shape we use in this day. And from the things external shape, meaning and the sound. And some word is from the real thing, like the sun. It's like the sun, and more become to this word. In the next page, the spatial character about traditional Chinese have a proverbs, and some proverbs is like do as you would be done by, or no news is good news. The Mandarin phonetic symbol. Traditional Chinese have 37 symbols and 4 tones, but even their tones is the same, but the meaning are different. Like the close in Chinese is E, but the one in Chinese is E same. And the traditional Chinese artistic production, the calligraphy, these words have a different kind of way to write, and this word is beauty than the symbolized Chinese. Application about learning traditional Chinese for business, for traveling and communicate. And let me tell you some difference. Traditional Chinese, if you write in the my hair is burned, but if you write in the symbolized Chinese, the word, the sentence will become to the my head had a fever because it's the hair in traditional Chinese and hair in the symbolized Chinese, they are different. And let me get a conclusion. We learn in traditional Chinese in Taiwan. We should be very proud and keeping using and let them pass down. Thanks for everyone.